In this short lecture, I want to show you how you can give certain aspects of your prompt, certain words, more weight so that they are more dominant in the final image. This can be very important if you just don't get the result you actually want to achieve. I prepared a little presentation as always, so let's jump over to my screen. Good. Some models are just pretty biased towards a certain look, and then it can be very hard to achieve what you actually want to achieve. Especially skin color, eye color, hair color, and so on can be difficult to be achieved. And I will show you now some tricks you can follow to give certain aspects of your prompt more weight, to have these aspects in the final image. Good. And the first thing you can do is to work with brackets. As you can see here, you could write a girl with dark skin, but you can also put dark skin in brackets or even 2 or 3 brackets. This will give this word more weight. You can also work with numbers. For example, if you put 1.2 or 1.5 after the brackets, this will also increase the weight of that word. Don't overdo it. I don't recommend values higher than 1.5. This can lead to strange results. I would always start out with 1 or 1.2 and then slightly increase the weight to see if this fixes your problem. Then you can also repeat a word or put it more in the beginning of the prompt. This will also increase the likelihood that this feature will show up in the final image. And even if it sounds stupid, sometimes it just helps to repeat, for example, red hair in the beginning, and then you just type at the end of the prompt once again red hair. This can increase the likelihood, for example, to see red hair in the final image. And the last trick is to put the opposite of what you want to achieve into the negative prompt. For example, if you want to see very dark skin, it can help to write bright skin into the negative prompt. And all this together will help you to achieve what you actually want to achieve. Keep in mind that nevertheless, sometimes it can be tricky and difficult to achieve a very specific result, especially when you want to create very rare or more artificial conditions. What do I mean with that? For example, if you want to create a person with very, very dark skin, but still very bright or green eyes, this can be very difficult because this is not so common in reality. It's possible, but keep in mind that the final result will maybe look a little bit weird and you have to create more and more images to come to a good result. And now I want to show you some results so that you better understand what I talk about. For example, here on the left side, I used this prompt to create an Italian looking girl, and I had this part flawless dark skin. And in the other prompt, I used dark skin in brackets and with the number 1.5. And you see this made the skin tone a little bit darker. On this picture, it looks more like tan skin, and on the right side, it looks more like real natural dark skin. In this example, I worked on the eyes and I also included green eyes in double brackets and dark skin in single brackets. And you can also see that the skin is darker and we have the green eyes. But as you also maybe noticed, we also have a little bit of green hair now. This is what I meant earlier. Sometimes this can lead to strange results. Of course, you can also later in focus change the hair color again, make it darker, or just use image manipulation to get rid of that, but just keep that in mind. Of course, you can also combine everything I just showed you, like putting the words in the beginning, using the brackets and also the numbers and maybe even the negative prompt to increase the likelihood of achieving what you actually want to achieve.